Welcome back to week 7 of In the Trenches.
I'm Gwen Dow.
And I'm Madden Albert, and the Clippers are coming off 3 tough losses, but the energy is shifting as we head into homecoming week.
We'll get an inside perspective on this week's game against Marion by interviewing Coach Pederson, Coach Costello, Karl, Westermann, and Cooper Turney. Let's head to the football field.
Okay, we're back with Coach Pederson, and it's homecoming week, the most exciting week of the season. Tell us your favorite tradition at CCA and why.
You know, one of the things I really enjoy is the pep rally on Friday, but the thing I'm really excited about this year is the girls having the opportunity to actually have a powder puff game rather than a 20-minute ordeal. They get to have the field, they get to do it on Thursday night after the parade. I'm really excited that the girls have that opportunity, and I think that's going to be something that will last the test of time, and I'm really excited for them this year for that.
Yeah. And then it's been a tough last 3 weeks. And the games have come down to the last second, and we're super close. Tell us what you're adjusting in practice to help you adapt.
You know, the biggest thing is it's the small things. It's the small things that add up. There's not a single thing last week that was a huge error. There are just so many small errors that when you have 5 or 10 small errors, that's what costs you those 3.5-point overtime games. And so that's kind of been our focus this week, is how do we make sure that we really pay attention to the details. If we're not touching a line, if we're not doing something right, if we're not running a route right, if we're not getting our head on the right side, doing those things perfect in practice on a regular basis, and then that will carry over to the game. When you let those things slide during the week, you see those show up on the game night, and that's the difference between a win and a loss on close football games.
And then you really push the idea that football is a team sport. Talk to us your thoughts on that.
Well, you know, let's face it, it's the greatest team sport there is, because you have 11 guys, and if one guy doesn't do his job, we see it on film all the time. 10 guys are doing exactly what they're supposed to do, one guy doesn't, and the play doesn't work. You know, what people don't understand is on offensive play, there's no such thing as a short yardage football play. Every play is designed to be a one-on-one for a touchdown. Every single time our play is designed to score a touchdown. It's not designed to score or get 7 yards. It's not designed to get 3 yards. It's designed to score every single play. But there's 11 guys on the other side of the ball that are trying to do everything they can to stop it. And so it's one of those things where all guys have to be working together. And it's just such a fun thing, because it's so hard to get 16, 17, 18-year-old kids to do exactly the right stuff all the time and be consistent and work together as one. But when it happens, boy, it's so much fun to watch, and it's so much fun to see, and it's so rewarding for those guys when they all come together as one.
Yeah. Can you think of a time or an example when someone went above and beyond on the team?
You know, I see it all the time. When you guys showed up tonight after practice, we're 15, 20 minutes after practice right now, and I have guys that are working extremely hard after practice. You know, the thing is, the great players, they come early and stay late. The good players, they come on time and leave as soon as practice is over. And what we're starting to do is we're developing that culture that guys don't want to be good anymore. They want to be great. And the guys that show up early, stay late, get in the extra work, and it's not something I have to ask them to do. Boy, that's so much fun. And I'm starting to get more and more guys that do that. I have guys like Conlon Pointon, who always puts in the extra time. I have so many guys who are really starting to step up and understand that we are trying not to just compete, but we're trying to dominate on the football field, and the only way to do that is put in the extra time.
Yeah. And then for our fun question, is there anyone who's not out for football this year that you think that should go out?
This year, you know, we increased our numbers tremendously. We have 92 guys, and I love all my guys, and those are the guys I want on the football team. So those are the guys I would say that I'm happy with who I have.
And then are there any upcoming 8th graders you're excited about?
You know, the nice thing for me, my job, I teach high school in the morning, I teach middle school in the afternoon, and one of the greatest things is I get to work with kids from 6th grade through 12th grade, and I've got my eyes open in the hallways all the time, and there's a lot of good prospects coming up, and we're really excited about the future, not only at the 8th grade level, but our freshman level. Our freshman team is doing an amazing job. Our JV team is undefeated right now. And so the future of Clear Creek football is just really exciting. I can't wait to continue to keep this thing rolling. And hopefully this week we come out with a great win on Friday, a homecoming win. And I'm really excited for our players. We just got off a second day of great practice. Our kids are really competing, and our guys are buying in. And we're working on those little things that we talked about. And I hope that we have a huge crowd. And I really am excited this Friday.
I wish you luck.
All right, thank you so much.
Today we're here with assistant coach Costello, and congratulations on your undefeated JV season. You guys have had a lot of success this year, but tell us how you think that'll communicate into the varsity level in these coming years.
I think the guys' ability to battle adversity. I mean, nothing's coming easy, but they're gelling as a unit, facing a lot of adversity to overcome, and just playing 4 quarters of football every week. So a lot of good things coming from those guys, and just got to keep this thing going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on the JV team, how do you balance developing athletes, winning games, and distributing playing time?
I think the biggest thing is putting guys in position to succeed. There's different skill levels that people have, so identifying that and just making sure that the positions we put them in, they can flourish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how do you keep players motivated if they aren't getting the exact playing time that they want?
I think the biggest thing for us is we practice really hard. Obviously, we're practicing to play the games, but making sure that we let the guys know what the goal is, and it's to get on the field and contribute, and rewarding them when they do good things. So staying true to that promise, but also keeping practice competitive as well.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, for our fun question of the week, who is a kid that is not out for football this year, but you'd like to see out next year?
I'd say Courtney, Schieffer, and Pederson. They'd be sophomores this year, so those are really good guys from last year that we'd love to have back out next year.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we're here with Karl, and it's homecoming week, one of the most exciting weeks of the season. Tell us your favorite homecoming tradition at CCA and why.
My favorite one is probably the pep rallies because I can see my friends do different games and events, and it's fun to watch everybody cheer.
And then as a CCA lineman, tell us a unique drill that you guys do together that help you in games.
My favorite one is probably one-on-ones because I get to do the contact part of our contact sport, and that's kind of my favorite part of football. Get to push each other around, and that simulates exactly what we do in the games.
Mm-hmm. And then tell us the most important lesson you've learned from playing football and what you'll take after the last game.
Probably hard work, and that like working hard will pay off. Like there's something that Coach P has said a lot is that we only have so many years to do high school football. We're going to tell stories about it, when we're older, and they keep getting better every time we tell them. But like, there's no point in wasting around and not giving 100% at practice. It just, you only get so many opportunities to give that 100%. So that's what I do.
And then for our fun question of the week, who's someone not on the team now but should go out for football next year?
Colton Kasperick.
All right, thank you.
All right, today we're here with senior Cooper Turney, and this week is homecoming week, a super exciting week. What is something you're doing at practice this week to keep your team locked in?
I think it's just keeping everybody motivated, locked in. It's a new week every week.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks have been some tough losses for you guys, but all these games have come down to the last second, and they were pretty close. So tell us what you've talked to your team about to help them stay motivated.
Gotta stay physical, be ready.
We all know Coach P really pushes the idea that football is a team sport and not a me sport. So talk to us about your thoughts on that.
Everyone's got to give their best effort. No one's going to win on their own, and you got to help your friend, your teammate.
What is something you've done more specifically to make sure that it's a team sport?
I mean, as a senior, you got to motivate the younger guys and keep them locked in and ready.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, for the fun question of the week, who is somebody that's not out for football right now but should go out next year?
I think Talon Hoffman. Talon Hoffman needs to come out for football.
All right, thank you.
And that's it for today's episode.
Make sure to follow us on TikTok for exclusive content at CCA Football 1.
And show up to the game this Friday against Marion to support the Clippers at their homecoming game.
Thanks for watching. Go Boats!